Well, hey, Riley, hold up a second. Listen to this.
I don't know what happened, but I ran into that lady in Gingerbread. Jacob, he is such a dick. He almost attacked me over some stupid stolen parts.
Oh, really? Actually, her and that guy helped me out a little. I'm heading to the church now. Over. Stop talking on open air, shut up!
Church.
Wait, but is the plan to still run the radio station and kill their transmitter array? Over. Shut up, seriously! There is no plan.
But...
There is no plan! Bye. Over and out.
Did they say something about...
So, is that true? What they were saying? That they can somehow disrupt our transmitters?
Technically. They mentioned a radio station. If they can hijack the frequency or broadcast the station's signal in the right way, yeah, it could smother our array. Which, isn't good, obviously.
Okay, but what would that have to do with the church? That's where they said they're going, right?
They're talking about... They have to be talking about the community center. That group, Parentage, that took over the lease. And sometimes they rent out the space, but Parentage puts out a weekly address. It's like public access, but worse. Super strange stuff. I think they're going to use whatever equipment they have to try and screw up our night. You know, if we can get to their equipment and turn it off, or just break it first, I mean, they're not there yet. Olivia's friends screwed up. I know it sounds caveman, but I think it's the only option we have.
All right. Counter thought. What if they beat us there?
Well, we can't let that happen.
Wait, what is the church to do with the community center? I'm sorry, I didn't understand this part, really. Go to Parentage Church, break their equipment. Yeah. I heard that. But the church is up there. So how did you make the same... How did you make the connection to the North Community Center? Okay. Right. Sure. Then, yeah, I wanted to go to the community center anyways, so let's do that. What does it say? Stop lunatics from ruining our transmitter array with their radio station. I think Nick needs a friend. I should stay in contact with him tonight. Ah, yeah. Again? There you... Oh, Sherley!
Hey, Shelly, what do you know about the beach out here?
The water never gets warm enough, and the sand is extra rocky. Over.
Anything, salacious ever happen out here?
I think a bike washed up once. Though it's equally possible someone just left their bike there. There was a big push in, like, the 20s, I think, to keep kids away. Hidden caves and tunnels and all that. Kids love crawling right into those. And hate when they can't crawl back out. Which apparently was an epidemic then. Rock slides, broken ankles in the dark, bad luck. They banned all children eventually. And they stayed away ever since. Over.
No kids. My kind of beach.
Who doesn't love getting a tan on a chilly, overcast afternoon? Like most beaches in this state. Pretty to look at, but sucks if you're looking for that classic bikini and Bellini fun in the sun experience. But hey, at least we save on sunscreen. Over and out.
Okay. Can we talk to Nick? Yeah.
How's the weather, Nick? How's the water?
Like glass. I don't mean see-through. I mean sharp.
What?
The water, it looks jagged. Like you'd cut yourself to shreds swimming in it.
How is that possible?
You took my line. All I know is I'm sailing through it smoothly, so, hey, gift horse, mouth. A drop did splash its way up, though. Cut me right on the eyelid. Put gauze on it. Nothing like blood on the pupil to wake you right up.
You're a proper pirate now. Let's find you a parrot. Maybe some scurvy for kicks.
I'll name it Riley if I do. Still floating. Appreciate the check-in. Keep your eyelids safe, kid. Over and out.
How do you cut yourself with a drop of water? That sounds so weird. Ooh, okay. Sure, let's talk to Maria next.
Come in, Maria, come in. Do you know anything about Parentage? I'm kind of standing in their epicenter right now and could use some guidance. Over.
Hey! Some guy called in asking for dating advice and then just asked me a bunch of questions about my feet. I didn't really get it, but anyways. Sorry, Parentage. Yeah, don't know a thing. Only heard what everyone's heard. They're super weird, do seances in the woods. And it was started by Olivia's dead parents. The ones in the plane crash. Watch out for them, though. Seriously. They seem odd. Ugh, that guy is calling again? Sorry, I gotta hop off and trace the number. I think it might be Brad's older brother playing a prank. You don't know Brad. Never mind. Over and out.
Okay. Wrong button. Evelyn.
Hey, Evelyn? You around? Over.
Hey, Riley, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going on a slight detour here. We need to head to this church, sort of. It's for a religion, I guess, called Parentage. Long story short, we need to disrupt their radio equipment before it cancels out our transmitter coverage. So I'll be a little longer. Over.
Oh, okay. God, if it's not one thing, it's the other. Well, thanks for letting me know. I'll tell Leslie. All right, good luck. Talk to you later. Over and out.
Okay, now I understand. So he thinks that he thinks that the North Community Community Center is like their church. That's what he said because they took it over and stuff. Then again, there is a church up there. That's why I thought we have to go there, but okay, right. Then let's just move on.
You know, when I first heard about the frequencies, the weird radio chatter, I thought, man, Maggie was really onto something. Way before any of the rest of us was. And this is weird, I know, but I couldn't help but think about how I'll be looked at later by anyone who knew me. The
I have to go
lonely
back.
old hermit who was right once. Just don't want my life to be defined by inertia. If that makes sense.
We're still young enough, Jacob, that, I mean, who knows what your story will be? It hasn't been written yet. Not completely.
I have visions of me in the future, different dogs, different shows on the TV. But I haven't left. I haven't done anything. I don't talk to my brother in New York really ever, and I think it's because he feels bad for me. I just hope he's wrong to feel that way.
Don't worry so much. Especially when there's plenty left to be worried about that's threatening our very existence.
Yeah, I'll stop hemming and also hawing too. Onward!
Okay. Yeah, this was not here before.
Don't feel bad, Kenneth. I get the feeling Maggie didn't meet anyone for lunch.
Okay. Kenneth, I think you should believe your daughter. Orphaned Dreams. What is that? Discovered the complete Adler letters set 4. Wait, they're different sets? Okay. Good to know. I'm fairly certain I won't find them all, but let's find as many as possible. Right, once again, Kenneth, I think you should believe your daughter. Let her help you as you helped her learn how to walk, how to dress, how to eat, how to think. Let it be her turn. As for me, no. I never had kids, and it was the right choice. Though I guess I would have to believe that, now that it's an impossibility. I do know I would have ruined them. I'm sorry, we never met up for that soup and conversation. It's getting harder and harder for me to leave my house, though not due to any physical limitations really. My habits have formed such cavernous grooves, I cannot seem to climb my way out. Take care, Kenneth. Make friends in your new home and new city. Tell your grandchildren who you were and listen to their stories. They are better than ours. M. I know this house from the first game, right? I'm quite certain this is Maggie's house. Yeah, I can remember that. Okay, right. On we go then. Well, so it was set 4, so there are 4 sets, actually. Collectibles. Ah. Okay. Wait, but if you say set... so this is set 1. There are 3 for set 1, and then there's this one with Ingrid. This one is J. And then we have some... the tombstones. I don't know. And then we have these. Kenneth. And then there's another one. This looks like a capsule which was buried underground for the future with notes for what you wish for the future, what you think the future could look like. I have heard about capsules like those, especially people in the USA have done something like that. I've seen this, I think was it in The Simpsons or so? I remember vaguely there was a cartoon of some sort where this was, I think it was The Simpsons, maybe, yeah. Okay, so, this still means we need 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 more, and we only found 3 6, so nearly half. Okay. This is good to know. But then again, like I said, I think we can only find the last one if we go for maybe the good ending or something, or if we wait. Now that we found the letter there, I'm going into the cave once more where the shoes were, just to take a look. I can still talk on the way. So yeah, I think maybe the last one we can get only by reaching the good ending, the perfect ending or something. I think just feels like they are different endings. And or you have to find all the other notes, all the other letters, and then you can find a hint where to find the last one. I don't know. We will see, or maybe we won't see because the shoes are... Wait. Didn't she take the shoes? They were gone the last time. That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay. Yeah, let's just go back and make our way to the community center. The gate just opened? That was weird. Okay.
Hey, Riley, are you there? Over.
Sure.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm here. Over.
I've been getting calls from local residents concerning sightings, I guess. People reporting seeing what I would assume is a sort of bioluminescence out in the storm. They're not talking about the situation above Edwards Island. This is something else, but it's hard to get a visual from my station, even with the binoculars. Have you seen anything like glowing objects?
Glowing?
Of varied sizes. Maybe even someone with a glow-in-the-dark backpack? Over.
They could be talking about other, portals. And when I say portal, I mean literally a portal. It's a triangle cut in the sky. There's, more than one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to investigate, and it'll take me probably half an hour. Just wanted you to know. You can still contact me. If you have any questions.
Okay, well, watch out for weirdness. There's plenty to go around out here.
I'll check back in with you, whether or not I see anything. Over and out.
She said backpack. And backpack would mean the outpost for fishermen, because there was the blue backpack. Do I have to go there? Again? Maybe. Maybe I should go there before we go to the community center, but we are pressed on time. But I don't know if this will really do something if we go there later. I don't know. Weird. Can't tell. Right, on we go.
Riley, tune to 88.1. I mean it. Bye.
Okay.
Charlie, I hope your ringer's on.
Hello?
Maria? It's Charlie. I mean, no, Charlie, it's Maria. Hi, Maria.
Maria, hey.
Yeah. Hey, look, do you want to go out with me?
Oh, man. Really?
Yeah, really, dude, come on. We can go to a movie or dinner or something.
I think that's really nice of you to ask me, Maria, but I'm kind of interested in somebody. Wait, is this going out? Are we on the radio right now?
Sort of?
Sort of. It's a binary question.
Then yes, we are on the radio. Charlie? Yep, we lost him. Okay.
Ah, dang
Thanks
it.
for listening, Riley. Don't quit your day job, whatever that is. I just hope it's not a Lovelife Coach. This advice line is closed, pending reconsideration of entire life up until this point.
Unrequited radio romance. Wait a second. Heard Maria tell Charlie she has a crush on him. Ah, okay. Oh, it's different music. She never played that music before. Maybe I should have told her... maybe I should have told Charlie that Maria is in love with him, but... That's the music we know. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna listen to the other radio stations too, just to see if there's anything new.
1-1. If I was a betting man, I'd say nothing. I'm not a betting man. I'm a dead man.
Huh?
Dead man at the bottom of a hill. Raindrops falling on open eyes. Drip, drop, bottom of the 12th. 1-1.
Huh?
If I was a betting man,
Okay.
I'd say
Weird. Again, this is the sports channel, but okay.
My architecture remains unaltered, and things are no longer wholly new to me. The dangerous experiences of youth, it turns out, weren't so dangerous, and the retirement plan will never come. I think if man's creations could withstand the destructive force of time, I would still carry certain aspirations. But the truth of the matter is that I would still rather eat goose than be accused of a harsh dogma. And I would rather live a life of quiet seclusion than see my conceptions washed away.
I considered myself a man of humility, but as they say, I didn't really know what humility was
Man?
until I died.
I mean human, right? Because you're a woman.
Such an absolute surpasses defeat. Surpasses those superficial webs of social graces. And what are you left with? The people you met, the actions you took, the maze and muddle of experiences that will never be ruined by time. Not if energy's transferable anyway. And it is.
And how do you now cope with inanition?
What do you mean? I'm going to be an almond tree.
You've decided then?
Yes, I think. A raccoon would be fun, but I don't know.
Okay, so this was once again the
That's
theater
all I
play.
have. My
Okay.
architecture remains
And they were
unaltered.
talking
Things are
about
no longer wholly new
what's
to
the
me.
word?
The dangerous
Reincarnation.
experiences of youth,
Okay.
it turns out.
Right, and that's actually it. But yeah, reincarnation. Okay, interesting. And you wanna be an almond tree? Ah yeah, sure. Almonds are actually healthy, so sure. Right, we are back at Jacob's house, and actually, I'm gonna go to the fisherman's house once more, but just because she was saying something.
Riley? Riley, are you there? Over.
Hey, yeah, I'm here. Hi. Over.
Riley, hi. So, I didn't find anything on my spot check outside. I scoured the North Woods for a bit before heading back due to the weather, but when I made it back to the station, I had this message on my answering machine. Here, I'll play it for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a very funny comedian.
I know funny. I am funny on speed dial. That was not funny.
Two cannibals are eating a clown. One says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Huh? Why,
Like-
Riley?
Maybe one of those people you mentioned. Or if you've seen anybody else around.
I don't know, but I'll see what I can find out.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Call me if you need anything, or, see anything. Over and out.
I don't know if this was a special quote of someone, the first sentence, but yeah, interesting. Does that taste funny to you? That was good. Yeah. So again, I'm gonna take a look down here, sure, and we're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna take a look at the fisherman's hut just to see if there is anything. Just because she said backpack, nothing shiny so far. Quite certain we can't open that. Yeah. Still nothing here. Maybe at some other time. I still don't know how to get down there to the statue. I would like to climb down here, but just can't. No, there's no way. What does that mean, Charlie Foxtrot? Whatever. Actually, as soon as somebody talks to me, I should start looking for the other people too. Yeah, I thought so we can talk to them.
Nick, it's Riley. You didn't sink, right?
Hey there. Still floating. I appreciate the checkup. Water took a turn, though. Not a friendly one. We're not quite in Charlie Foxtrot territory, but, you know,
What does that mean, Charlie
the weather
Foxtrot?
gets worse.
Charlie Foxtrot is a military euphemism for a clusterfuck, representing a chaotic, messy, or severely disorganized situation. Using the NATO phonetic alphabet for the letters C and F, it allows personnel to communicate failure or confusion professionally without using profanity. It is often used in situations of high disorganization. Okay. For example, military tactical, this briefing is a complete Charlie Foxtrot, meaning it is totally disorganized. Operation control, the landing was a Charlie Foxtrot, referring to a chaotic situation. Synonymous, similar military slang includes snafu, situation normal, all fouled up. That's what snafu stands for? I never knew that, okay. Or FUBAR, I heard this before too. Fouled up beyond all recognition. Okay. Now I know. Interesting. It is frequently employed by military, police, fire, and EMS personnel to describe something that has gone wrong. Wow. Now I learned a lot. Cool.
I can still handle it, but hopefully I'm the only idiot tooling around out here.
Air Force?
I'm guessing Army? Should I slow down? Use simpler words? Only teasing. I have nothing but admiration for the grunts. That means I like you, in case admiration has too many syllables. Couldn't speak for the current state of the service, but when I was your age, everyone was itching for the fastest, shiniest bird in the coop. Everyone wanted to fly. Everyone. I wanted to explore. I wanted the shuttle. Let the flyboys have their pissing contest. I had my eyes elsewhere.
Ever see the inside of a shuttle? Over.
Sure. On TV, like everyone else. I was too tall, you see. They cap astronauts at 6'4". I'm over by a single inch.
He's 6'5".
Genetics.
God, he's tall.
What you gonna do? Not like I could cut my feet off. Though the thought had occurred.
I mean, I'm sorry, but like 99.999% of applicants don't make it, right? That's lottery numbers. Over.
Yep, and everyone thinks they're gonna get rich. Never quite shook the bug to, stand somewhere no one else ever had. That's why I bought the boat. So far, all I've found is seaweed and styrofoam.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for the check-in. I'm heading further out, see if I can get a better view of it all. Reach out when you can. Make sure I haven't drowned. Over and out.
Sure. Yeah, to be honest, I would like to go into into space myself, just to see the Earth, just from up there. That'd be just very cool, but I'm also very afraid to go into space. But I can't go anyways, because I wouldn't be able to, but sometimes it's just fun to fantasize. Yeah. Alright, on we go. Alrighty then, here we are, back at the fisherman's hut, or outpost. The backpack is still there. Can we do something here? No. So this was definitely a wasted trip. So then let's make our way to the community center. But now we can actually test it again. They're not turning on their flashlights. They would turn it off here when you come from up there. So I just want to see if they turn it on up there again. Then it has to be coded wrong, right? Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah. Okay. On and off. I have a feeling we will find the needed radio for the gate of the church. The other one. The one to the west. Where we couldn't go before.
So, can I ask you the dumbest question in the world?
Sure.
And I mean the dumbest. Dumb. Embarrassing. Throw a sad rock.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Because it's dumb. It's the dumbest, but I'm still asking. Do you, want to be friends after this?
Sure.
And, just friends. Legit, no prefixes.
Okay.
And not even, best friends. More like, it's 3 a.m. I need a cheeseburger and a cherry Danish. Who would join me on this quest?
Yeah, I'm in. But, dude, that is not the dumbest question.
Do you want to be my friend? What am I, 9? I'm happy with your answer, but still, it's a dumb question. But I'm still happy. So, we are officially friends without prefixes. What do we call this new friendship? It needs a title. For the record?
Jiley Rakeup?
What would a crappy magazine call us? Jiley? Rakeup?
Those are both terrible. But you still have to pick one. Name our new friendship. Cast the die.
Fine, Jiley. It sounds, I don't know, like an Irish folk dance.
Yeah,
that makes
it
even worse.
Sure.
And even more perfect. All right, well, let's survive the night, and maybe someday we can get drunk playing mini golf.
Sounds like a plan. Sure. Yeah, I like this dude. He's funny. And he's kind of chill, so yeah, why not? Alright, where are we? Still such a long way to go. It's just minutes for me, but still, it's a very long way to go because it feels like they're walking really slowly. So over the waterfall and then south over the bridge and down there. Okay. Yeah, I remember.
Man, weather this month. It's usually unpredictable, but the temperature's been crazy cold for weeks.
Okay, if you say
Do
so.
you ever miss Kamina?
Well, why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
I don't know, actually. I think maybe I'm just curious why you left.
Don't know why.
You know, I don't really know why. Probably some mid-tier rebellion waged against my dad. I just didn't want him to think that I couldn't leave, that I needed him around.
You doing okay? Just want to check in.
Yeah, no, Jacob, I'm fine, really. Just thinking.
Yeah, sorry. No problem.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know, you can actually ignore people, right? So you don't have to answer. There's something shiny up there. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, you don't have to answer. You can just... Actually, you could just run through without talking to anyone, I think. Or we'll talk just a little bit. But for me, it's just interesting to hear their conversations and stuff. So, what do we find here?
She was still trying to experiment with this stuff, even then.
Mel, I still cannot believe the progress we've been making, and yet it feels as if we've barely begun climbing. Between your theories about the potential of the electromagnetic fields and the technology we are developing, I feel illuminated, the bright light of possibility. I'm hoping for our next experiment we could try a new location, though I must say the silent audience of headstones is soothing to me, for however strange that must sound. Ah, this may be maybe the first picture for the headstones, for the tombstones. Yeah. I must confess, I took a look at Tom's headstone out of unconquerable curiosity. My deepest condolences. So young, too young, Maggie. Yeah. Okay. That is some sort of... Is it a... I wouldn't say it's a radio, because this looks like more like a turntable. Don't know. Yeah, that was the first tombstone. Okay.
All right. Phew. I think we might have gotten here first. Seems pretty quiet. Just
We're not even
follow
there
me.
yet.
It's right here.
Yeah, I've been there already. Again, do we have a key? Is the key that we have the one for the observatory this one that we need? It is open. Somebody has been here. Or is
This was
here.
definitely locked earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It normally is. Olivia might have beaten us here.
Okay, map updated. What does it say? In Parentage, find radio equipment. Yeah, we know this. Sherley's voicemail kept saying funny. Why? And how did it know my name? Okay. Let's just move on.